Okay, so the reason you lose trading in the trading game is very simple. Because you think it's not the right thing to do. You think it's not work. You think that if you're not digging holes in the ground or shuffling paper in some corporate environment, you're not working. You think that trading is like gambling, and therefore, well, sometimes you make money, sometimes you lose money. But that's the reason why you fail. Okay, so now let's take a look at this view that trading isn't work. In a normal working environment, you've got to perform certain tasks in order to achieve the goals that have been set out for you, and therefore, if you don't achieve those goals, you'll be sacked. Simple as that. And trading is exactly the same. You have certain goals that you need to achieve. If you don't achieve them, you lose money. So really, in terms of work, trading is like any other job. The fact is, you may feel that it's morally wrong to make $2,000 in 10 minutes. But what you've got to bear in mind, that in order to make those $2,000 in 10 minutes, you've got to spend hours and hours, months and months, years and years of practicing, learning how to do it. Now, for example, if we look at a tennis player, makes his money by playing tennis in tournaments. He gets sponsored, he wins prizes and so forth. The tournament only lasts for a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, and then he walks away with $2 million or whatever. But what happened before that? He spent weeks and weeks, days and days, months and months practicing, coming to a point where you can actually go to the tournament and win the tournament and make money. And with trading, it's exactly the same. Who's to say that trading is not as moral as working for a bank? In fact, if we look at what happened in the banks in the last few months, maybe what we're doing as traders is even more moral. Not that I'm great on morality, I don't even know what it means. Now let's look at beliefs. Obviously, we all have all kinds of different beliefs, but what are those beliefs? Those beliefs are really nothing. We don't know for sure, as Stevie Wonder said. When you believe in something that you don't understand, it's superstition. So either you know something or you don't know something. What you believe is immaterial, certainly immaterial in trading. You know that a certain setup works, it works. If it doesn't work, you get out. It's as simple as that. There's no point mucking around, beating around the bush. It either works or it doesn't work. So let go of your beliefs and let's concentrate on what you actually know. And what you know is that you can make money trading. Do you need discipline to make money trading? No. Do you need discipline? If you love going to science fiction films, do you need discipline to tell you to go and watch a science fiction film? No. If you love walking in the park, do you need discipline to tell you to go and walk in the park? No. Same with trading. If you love trading, and that's the only way you're going to make money trading, then you don't need any discipline at all. Yes, you need methods, you need systems, you need ideas that work, but certainly you don't need any discipline. The only reason you ever need discipline is in the absence of love. If you love your wife, do you need discipline to stay with her? If you love your children, do you need discipline in order to do what you do for your children? No, you don't. And it's the same with trading. All this malarkey about having discipline when you're trading is complete and utter tosh. The only thing you need when trading is to know exactly when to get in and when to get out. You may have to spend 5 hours staring at the screen before something happens that'll tell you to get in. And it may be that you get in at the wrong point and you have to get out immediately and wait another 2 hours or whatever. But this is the game. It's a job. It's work. It's hard work. Trading is the hardest easy money you'll ever make. But if you develop an intuition and you develop focus, you'll make loads of money trading. Nice and easy. And it's as good a job as any other job. Okay, Now let's talk about hope. Trading and hope. A lot of people, and this is why some people think trading is like gambling, they'll open a position, whatever, long, short, whatever, short term, medium term, long term, and hope that it works. Well, that is nonsense. Hope is not a market force. People's amalgamated beliefs and ideas and views about the market constitute the market force. And your job is very simple. My job is very simple. To understand human psychology, what people are after, and just do what it takes to make the money in the markets. And it's dead simple. I don't believe in big stop losses. I don't take big stop losses. For example, and while I'm an intraday trader, I rarely leave a trade overnight, and if I do leave a trade overnight, it means it's in such big profit that there are at least 3 times the hourly ATR profit in the trade to keep me going. But most of my trades are very short term, some lasting seconds, some lasting minutes, some lasting hours. And it's very simple. When you select your entry point, it's based on your understanding and your knowledge of how the market works. A few points outside of your understanding of this setup means you're wrong. If you're wrong, you get out. Is there money in being wrong? There's plenty of money in being wrong. You can be wrong 4 times, but when you're right, you can make a massive killing. It's dead easy and very simple. So all you need to do is basically stick to your plan and execute the plan that you love executing. Don't worry about discipline. You'll become disciplined naturally by doing the thing that you love doing all the time. And that is easy. One final point I'd like to talk about is meditation. I'm a great believer in meditation. I meditate every day, first thing in the morning, before I even turn on my screen to watch the charts. And the reason is very simple. We get loads of emails, loads of websites, millions of analysts' views and so forth, and the mind gets cluttered with all this information and forms some kind of bias. But when I'm trading, I don't want that bias. As far as I'm concerned, I react to the market. And to be in a reactive mode, you've really got to clean your mind of all the rubbish that it's accumulated over the previous periods. The more you read economic forecasts, analyst views and so forth, the easier it is to become hooked on a certain view. And when you're trading, you need to throw that view away. So I find that what helps me most is to meditate for an hour before the market opens. So when the market opens, my mind is completely clear. Yeah, in the back of my mind, there may be all sorts of ideas and so forth, but I'm not going to worry about those ideas. All I'm going to do is watch those charts, watch the market sentiment, and react. Simple. Okay, thank you very much for listening. This is Mark from TradeConscious.com. Have a great day and good trading.